Hi friends, how are you today? First off, I want to give a shout out. We have some new members that have liked and started following this Ashley's VIP Lash Beauties page, and I just want to thank you and welcome you. And I'm just so glad that that you're here. So feel free to comment on my posts, and if you're watching this on replay, go ahead and hashtag replay in the comments below. This is Beauty Tip Tuesday, and today I chose to talk to you guys and talk with you about something that is so underrated in my opinion, and that is makeup primer. So, I don't know about you, who on here, if you're watching this, go ahead and interact with me in comments below. Who on here does already wear primer under your makeup, under your foundation? And if you do wear primer, what do you love about it? Why do you wear it? What's your reason for wearing primer? Comment below. Let's share some ideas. And it doesn't matter what brand. Whether you wear our Pore P3 Pore Perfecting Primer or any other brand, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you what you love about your primer and why you wear it. Also, please comment, how long have you been using a makeup primer? And what made you start wanting to use primer in the first place? If you can remember, your reasoning, because at some point in time you didn't wear primer and then you started wearing primer. So what was the reason why you started wearing primer in the first place? So I'll share my experiences with this. I have not worn primer before our Pore P3 Pore Perfecting Primer. I mean, I would use the samples I would get, like a gift with purchase or something. I would go home and try those out, but I was not consistent in wearing primer before. And I can't believe I've gone this many years without wearing any primer. I've been wearing makeup since I was in middle school, and I am 36 years old, and I just can't believe that I just started wearing primer at 36 years old. So, primer, where have you been all my life? This stuff is amazing, and I'm gonna chat with you today about how to use primer and why. Why has it been a game changer in my makeup routine? And again, I would love to hear from you all about your experiences with primer, why you wear it, what you love about it. So please share, okay? All right, so hi May, so glad you're joining. I am wearing primer. Thank you very much for those compliments, those kind words. I appreciate you. I am wearing P3 Pore Perfecting Primer, and I'm going to talk more about this. I have had this since, I want to say I got this back in November. I want to say that's an estimation, but I believe I ordered this and started using this back in November, which I'm surprised it took me that long to even try it. Like I said, I didn't know what I was missing out on. It's amazing. And I'm going to talk about the reasons why it's amazing. So the first reason why we should be all wearing primer underneath our makeup is, and by the way, little side note, there are so many beauty articles out there on the internet, and I've done some research, and I have my own reasons why I love primer. But I also wanted to see what the beauty experts had to say about it. So I did my research and I read some articles before I compiled my list before my live today. So a lot of what I was reading on these professional makeup artists websites and articles aligned with what I already knew about primer just from my personal experiences of wearing primer. So that's really awesome. Okay. So the first thing is it gives your skin on your face a more youthful appearance because primer fills in little fine lines and wrinkles and it just leaves you with such a radiant, smooth look all over your face. So again, it instantly when you apply primer, any primer, It's going to like fill in all those all those little tiny fine lines and wrinkles. And then when you apply your foundation on top of that, everything just goes on smooth because your foundation isn't filling in all those little fine lines and wrinkles. That's part of the aging process. Your primer already did that work for you. So it's just, I feel personally, okay, this isn't like a claim on our product or anything, but personally, I feel like wearing primer literally like just takes off 5 or 10 years of stress off my face. So that's just like my personal experience. Of course, everyone's skin is different. It's gonna, have different results. But for me, I just feel like primer just does make my skin look more youthful and radiant just by wearing it. And I can tell the days that I forgot to put primer on because it is first. Okay, this is, besides my anti-aging eye cream that I wear underneath my eyes for dark circles and sunspots and wrinkles and all that, preventative measures, moisturization. So I do my eye cream, and then the very next thing I do is I apply the primer. And so if I forget this step and I just start putting foundation on, then it's kind of like too late unless I want to wash all that off. And so when I've been in a hurry in the morning, I have totally forgotten this a couple of times, and I noticed it all day. Like, I noticed the difference between wearing the primer and not wearing the primer. So, okay, the second reason why we should all be wearing primer is because it smooths your skin. Like I mentioned in the first reason, your makeup and your foundation just goes on so much easier and smoother with zero blotchiness. Okay, so have you ever had blotchiness in your foundation, your powder, anywhere on your skin, where like the makeup wants to blotch and kind of like pile up a little bit, and you can notice like bare spots and then darker spots of your foundation? Oh, I hate that. And I don't get that when I use primer. So when I use our pore perfecting primer, everything just goes on so easily and effortlessly and smoothly that I don't feel like I look like I have the blotchiness, as opposed to when I don't wear the primer and then I can notice some blotchiness. And I think that blotchiness is caused by the foundation and the makeup filling in those fine lines and wrinkles instead of the primer doing that work for me. So I definitely notice a difference with that. The third reason to wear primer is when you wear primer on your eyelids before you put on your eyeshadow, it prevents that ugly, unwanted creasing in your eyeshadow. Do you ladies know what I'm talking about? So like, I don't know, maybe partway through your day, if you're not wearing a quality eyeshadow or you're not wearing primer before you put on your eyeshadow, you know what I'm talking about? Like the creasiness, whenever you feel like you get like a buildup of eyeshadow, and you can literally see in the crease right here, you can see like a line and like that buildup of that powder. And that's ugly, it's unwanted, and you're trying to like smooth it out, with your fingers. You don't get that when you use a quality primer underneath your eyeshadow. So it just goes on, your eyeshadow goes on effortlessly, smoothly, and it should last you, if you're wearing a quality eyeshadow as well, it should last you all day. Your eyeshadow should stay exactly where you first put it and not crease and like all the different colors like creasing and forming, forming together and like gross, okay? Forming lines. And that's one of the great things, it's a valuable perk to point out about our eyeshadows. I mixed Stark Naked and Space Out today on my eyeshadow or my eyelids. And that's just a perk of our eyeshadows, is that they are highly pigmented and we can promise you that they will never crease. And that is true. True testimony to that. I've worn them for months and I get every eyeshadow palette we come out with and it's super high quality and there's never any creasing. So like I said, you've got to be wearing a high quality eyeshadow if you don't want the creasing. But you've got to wear your primer under your eyeshadow. Okay, sorry about my clock in the background. Also, if you wear primer on your eyelids and you're wearing our magnetic eyeliner and lashes, whenever you go to wash off your eyeliner at the end of the day, it just comes off super effortlessly with Shake It Off makeup remover. I noticed that I can just wipe it off gently with my Q-tip or my washcloth, and it comes off so effortlessly because I provided a barrier between the magnetic eyeliner and my skin by using the primer. Now, not everybody wants to do that. I have an affiliate friend who says that she can't do that because she has oily eyelids. And so that actually makes it harder for her to apply the magnetic eyeliner. So that's not a recommendation for everyone. I don't have oily eyelids, and so I think it helps me to wash off my magnetic eyeliner to put the primer on first. Okay, the fourth reason why we should be wearing primer, ladies, is wearing primer on your lips. Okay, it's not just for your whole skin. I'm going to talk to you about how to apply it. It's not just for, your face, but also for your lips. Let's take care of our lips too. And primer is awesome to use on lips. And again, this is one of those things that I never tried before until I heard someone recommend it on our Tori Bell Cosmetics, our affiliates page. And I was like, wow, that would make all the difference. And it did. So I was wearing our Velvet Kisses when we came out with the Signature Red. By the way, this is Glow. Not available anymore. But anyways, we've got so many other amazing colors that are available. But anyways, I was wearing this Signature Tori Bell Red. And I noticed, this is before I wore primer on my lips. I noticed that with that, I was putting on my Tori Bell Red in the car on the way to go drop off my son and then go to school to teach. And I was getting like halfway through the morning. This is horrible, but I could see like the red kind of like seeping up. Okay, and you know what it was doing? It was filling in little tiny fine wrinkles I didn't even know I had around my mouth. And that was like a horrendous experience because I was like, oh my gosh, I have wrinkles that I didn't even notice like around here above my lips. Okay, so that was like a sad experience. But I knew there was a solution to it. Whenever I watched a video about wearing primer on your lips, I was like, there you go. There's my solution. And ever since then, ever since that experience, I have worn primer on my lips. And let me tell you, this is so hydrating and moisturizing that your lips are going to love it. So if you apply this all around your lips and on your lips, and then you apply your lip products, it's going to make those products, just like your foundation and any makeup and eyeshadow, it's going to make your lip products go on very smoothly. And you're not going to get, like those little fine lines and wrinkles if you have them. If you don't, yay, good for you, that's awesome. But those of us that have those and maybe don't even notice them or don't know them because they're not very big, sometimes your lip stain or your lip color, whatever you're using on your lips, they'll fill that in throughout the day, and that's embarrassing and it's not pretty. So you put this on your lips, then you apply your lip products, and you're gonna notice how smoothly everything looks and goes on. Okay, it's gonna hydrate your lips. You're gonna feel it. It's amazing. So my next reason why we should be wearing, this is my last reason why we should be wearing primer, is because it moisturizes your skin. So it's just a great moisturizer in general, overall. Our primer is so hydrating. Instantly, when I apply the primer, I just feel like so hydrated. And if your skin is moisturized and hydrated, ladies, then that naturally leads to reducing further aging signs. So it's part of my beauty routine every day to use moisturizers on my skin twice a day. Once in the evening when I wash off all my makeup, I instantly put on moisturizer on my face. And in the morning as well. In the morning, I don't have on makeup because I don't believe in sleeping in your makeup. And there's a lot of reasons why. That's for another live. But I don't sleep in my makeup even if I'm exhausted at night. That is a major no-no to me. So I always wash off my makeup, and then I apply moisturizers and the eye cream, especially to prevent any further darkening of the dark circles I already have, which you can't see because I wear concealer, heavy concealer there. But anyways, and then I apply in the morning. I use a washcloth and I just wipe off any excess oils and sweat that may have accumulated overnight, you know, in the nighttime. Because if we're being honest, that's what our skin does when we're sleeping. And so I just like to have a clean slate, smooth face to apply makeup on. And so I just rinse off my face just really quickly and with a washcloth and warm water. And then I'll apply my eye cream and my primer, which is my moisturizer for the daytime. So it's amazing. So many benefits of using primer that I've gone over with you. So now you may be wondering, okay, great, that's all good, but how do I apply it? What do I do with this if I order this or any primer that you use, ladies? Of course, I'm going to talk about ours because ours is the best. But anyways, so ours it has this beautiful glow, like a little shimmery, iridescent color to it. Okay, I don't know if it's going to show it and zoom up on it. Let's see here. I'll try. Let me see if I can get it to refocus on that. Okay, it's not wanting to right now, but anyways, if you just apply a little pea-size amount, maybe a little bit more than this, a little tiny pea-size amount, so you don't need a lot, ladies, just apply a little pea-size amount, and you're going to basically work that into your forehead and with your fingertips, okay? Let me see if it's gonna, do you see the glow on that? Do you see the little iridescent shine on that since I smoothed it out on my fingertips? See, my fingertips are instantly wanting to just wanting to soak into my fingertips. My skin is just instantly absorbing it, even into my fingertips. But you're going to just use a little pea-sized amount, not very much at all, and you're going to just use your fingertips to work that into your forehead. You're going to repeat that same step, get a little bit more for your nose, your chin, your cheeks. If you want to, your neck. I feel like we don't take care of our necks enough. You know, I mean, that's part of the aging process. You're going to get wrinkles and lines and ugliness on your neck too, right? Let's prevent that. Let's prevent the appearance of that and hydrate our skin too. Our neck, that is. So anyways, you can use this on your neck if you want. Now, ladies, you don't have to wear makeup with this. Some ladies don't wear a lot of makeup and they just wear this during the day. And so you can imagine their nice glow, their pretty smooth skin that's hydrated all day long. I wear foundation, I wear a lot of makeup, and so, but you don't have to wear foundation to use this. You can use this alone and your skin will look beautiful and radiant all day long. So again, just a little pea-sized amount is all you need. You just work it in with your fingertips all over, including your eyelids and your lips. Don't forget about those areas as well. And instantly you're going to feel that moisturization and you're going to see your skin. You're going to see the glow on your skin. And you guys, it still does shine through underneath your foundation. So you're going to love it. Our primer can be used on all skin tones. All skin tones. It's just one color. Okay, it's just a very neutral color. So this is not, it doesn't give you a tan skin look. It has no colorization as far as that's concerned. So it's not gonna, it has no tint to it. Like I said, it's just kind of like a shimmery, shiny, like a creamy color. And you guys, that just, your skin absorbs that. So you're not going to see that color. It's not going to lighten your skin necessarily or darken your skin. So any skin tone can, this can be applied onto, and it can be used with all types of skin. Even if you have sensitive skin, I feel like I have sensitive skin. This does not irritate my skin. It does the opposite. It hydrates it. My skin loves this stuff so much. So it's perfect for anybody, everybody, all skin types, all skin tones. It does, the hours cost $44. So this is $44 for this big tube of primer. You can see how long that is. See, against my face here in comparison. And like I told you guys, I ordered this in November and I still have so much of this product left because you don't have to use a lot of this product. So it's well worth your $44. Your skin's going to love it. You're going to notice it. You're going to notice a difference in the before you wore primer and the after you wore primer. You're going to see it in your pictures and everything. So if you don't use primer right now, I hope that you'll start wearing primer. I hope that you learned something from this video, and even if it's not our P3 Pore Perfecting Primer that you're using, I hope that you'll start wearing a primer and that you notice a difference in wearing it. If you would please help me out and please comment below something that you learned from watching this video about makeup primer, and I would love to read those comments. Let's share our knowledge, our beauty tips and tricks about primer with each other. So comment below, please. And you can share this video. You can tag your friends, people you love, that you would love to educate about using primer. You can share this video. You can tag those people. And please comment below about your experiences with primer and something that you learned. Please, I would love to read everything that you comment and any questions you have, and I'll get back with you on those questions. Thank you so much. If you're interested in purchasing our primer for your own self, you can go to my website and order that, or if you have another affiliate that you are friends with, go to her website and order this for yourself today. It's well worth your $44. It's going to last you so long. It'll last you for months if you're only using like a pea-size amount like me, like I recommend, okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day, ladies. Have a beautiful afternoon and evening. Thanks for watching. Bye.